The Republicans support the sanctity of human life and affirm that the unborn child has a fundamental right to life which cannot be infringed. The Republicans oppose taxpayer funding of abortion, complete opposite, calls for a permanent ban on federal funding and subsidies for abortion and health care plans that include abortion coverage. The Republicans oppose the FDA's approval of mifeprex, the abortifacient formerly known as RU-486. The Republicans oppose euthanasia and assisted suicide. I'm just reading this right off their platform. Republicans oppose health care providers being permitted to unilaterally withhold services because a patient's life is deemed not worth living, and urges all states and Congress to make it a crime to acquire, transfer, or sell fetal tissues from elective abortions for research. You see, that's the dirty little secret. It's a dirty big secret, actually, going on in this country, that the abortion industry not only kills unborn or partially born children, but in those cases, they sell the body parts. So as much as the Republicans can put that particular video clip forward in the first 3 minutes, they are overlooking the wicked sin that takes place all over this country, basically, with this particular practice taking place. I don't see how God does not judge this nation severely for this taking place. Now, the Republicans aren't for that, mind you, but to overlook that and still think, we are so great and so righteous, and they're not saying that, but you cannot look at America like that when that is taking place in our country and the moral depravity which is affirmed in this country. Again, Republicans aren't affirming that. They're affirming the opposite, but that is the reality of what is taking place still in this country and many countries around the world, I'm sure. The Republicans support a congressional ban on the sale of fetal body parts. We just talked about that. They support funding for ultrasounds and adoption assistance. They support states protecting women and girls through laws requiring informed consent, parental consent, waiting periods for abortion, and clinic regulation. As you can see here, there is one item after the other on the protection of life. Republicans oppose infanticide and call on Congress to pass a federal pain-capable Unborn Child Protection Act prohibiting abortion after 20 weeks, the point at which current medical research shows that unborn babies can feel excruciating pain during abortion. Republicans support state and federal efforts against the cruelest forms of abortion, especially dismemberment abortion procedures, in which unborn babies are literally torn apart limb from limb. This is right from the the Republican National Committee platform. And finally, on the issue of bioethics, the Republicans support a federal ban on sex selection abortions and abortions based on disabilities, which, of course, the Democrats support. They think you should be able to have an abortion for any reason. If you don't want, you're having a girl? Oh, you don't want a girl? Okay, abortion. Oh, there's going to be a problem with your Down syndrome? Okay, abortion. Just think about, if there was nothing else we talked about today, that particular issue of life, as if the life in a woman's womb weeks or months before it's born is actually not a human being, that should be enough for any Christian to say, well, it is so easy to understand, so obvious to understand which side should be supported and which side should be opposed.